You may or may not have been following the old Grasshopper speed challenge, or Grasshopper and Hornet, ran by Phil at Poor Boys RC. I've had great fun doing it, and I thought I'd just do this video just to kind of wrap up my attempts for this year. You'll see that this is a Grasshopper 2 body, but this is an Evo. Well, it's an original Grasshopper chassis with a Hornet Evo rear end and a Hornet Evo front end. There's been a little bit of salt about my speed running, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it? I've entered the challenge under the rules. The speed I got was within the rules as well. If you don't like that, then, well, that's your problem. There's like a messenger group on Facebook that I'm in. I've not made any comments in there, but I have read some, and yeah, there's a few people that are like, well, Tommy's doesn't count. It's not with the spirit of the challenge. Well, it is, because it is a Grasshopper and it is a Hornet. Just because I decided to use the Evo parts, that's like anything. There's lots of people that haven't used the Grasshopper or Hornet body. Is that against the spirit of the speed run? I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to put any negatives on it. It's been an absolutely awesome challenge. Do go and check out Poor Boy RC's channel. He's got a really cool channel. Does this every year, does a speed challenge every year. This year was the biggest so far. I think it's like 111 or 115 entrants. That is a massive task to run something like that. So massive shout, massive respect to him for being able to run that and do all that stuff. Now, the reason it's got a Grasshopper 2 body on it is because I bought it by mistake. I was meant to buy a spare normal Grasshopper one because I'd already signed this because I'm donating my build to someone within the challenge. But I'd already signed this. You can see on there, 83 mile an hour. That's what I got. A 3.5 turn Rocket V3 motor, 9,250 kV, running it on 3S, 83 miles an hour. Super clean run as well. I didn't crash this once. I have crashed this about 3 or 4 times, which you'll see in a minute, but not a single crash. So that speed, every single run, super clean. The last day to enter was the 31st of July, which was, what is it, the 2nd of August now, so a couple of days ago. And I happened to be on a runway that day doing some speed runs with some big 1/7 scale cars. Oh my word. So I took this along. I quickly threw this body together, like with the stickers and stuff like that. I masked up the window with a little bit of plastic card on there, and it actually fit really well. I just cable tied the back around the top shock tower, drilled a couple of holes in the front there, and it just screwed straight in to the stock chassis. So it fit really well. And I thought it's a little bit slipperier, might be a little bit more streamlined. I thought I might be able to get a little bit more speed. I wanted to push it a little bit more. I think the guy above me was on 85 mile an hour. I was on 83. So I wanted to just push a couple more mile an hour. I was out of gears. I needed to gear down slightly because it was over geared. But on these, you only got 2 positions. So it's kind of geared as it was. I couldn't go any lower. It's got Stadium Blitzer gears in, which are like gears it higher. So for a higher top speed. I did put the stock ones back in, and it was like 13 mile an hour slower. So couldn't do anything with the gearing. So I decided to trim down some foams. So I trimmed down some foams to just below, I think it's like about 48 mil or something like that. Because obviously reducing the tyre size reduces that gear ratio a little bit. I also skimmed down the fronts. I also cut them a little bit. You'll see that they're not the wheels and tyres on this, but so yeah, skimmed down the wheels a little bit just to get my gearing a bit better, streamline the body. And well, the first run you're going to see now is this in that configuration, working on that gearing and slipperier, and well, you'll see what happened on that first run. Yeah, don't like them tyres. Let's go again. Yeah, foam's not great. We need to switch them out. Nah, never mind. We'll try again. I'll switch the wheels and we'll try again. And there's 2 reasons for what happened. Is maybe I went too skinny on them and you've just done something to the foam, or I didn't round off the sides enough, but yeah, it didn't go well. So after that run, I switched back to the stock ones. I'd done 4, maybe 5 runs. I also tried warming the battery right up to do it as well, but you'll see the results.
That was full throttle. Now, considering full throttle last time was 82 or whatever it was. Oh, 80. 3 mile an hour less. That was a long way out. Oh man, it must be that body. Maybe the body's slowing down, or just, I don't know, just the road surface. 81. Way. Hopefully nothing's broke. Oh, 80. Oh, might just be stuff popped off. What's hanging out the back? Oh, a cable tie from somewhere. Where have I picked that up from? Pick someone's cable tie up. Right, anyway. Oh, 83. Don't think it's got any more in it. I really don't.
So yeah, couldn't get more than 83 mile an hour. Now, in the 2 videos I've done on this on the main channel, there's been lots of people telling me I need a bigger battery, I need a higher capacity, I need a higher C rating, I need to do this, I need to do that. The battery I was using was the biggest you could get in there. I could not squeeze any more in there. So to get a bigger capacity battery, i.e. like milliamp hours, I couldn't do that because it was on the limit. And generally, if you've got a battery of a nice high C rating, they're just naturally a little bit bigger. And I did have a couple, but they just didn't fit. So I couldn't really do much about the battery. I didn't have time to try and find any more or order any more. So I get what you mean. I completely understand batteries. I just couldn't do it this. It's not strictly true with motors that the lower the kV, the more torque. It doesn't quite work like that. The bigger the motor is the more torque. But what I needed to do really was lower the kV on that, because then the motor would be able to sort of push past the gears a little bit more, maybe do a little bit more fine tuning. I think I could have got this to 85, maybe 90, but for this challenge, that's it. Go check Phil's channel out, go check Poor Boy's RC out, and next year, if you want to have a go at this challenge, it is so fun. And you don't have to go like balls out ridiculous. There's a brushed category. Go and have fun with the brush category. It's just, well, it's just a good laugh. So that was my attempt at the 2025 Poor Boys RC Speed Challenge, and no doubt I'll see you there again next year.